So I've been playing around with Google Plus for a couple days now, and thought I'd make a video about it just so everybody maybe who's curious about it, or may get an invite for it, or whatever wants to know something about it. So Google Plus is Google's answer to social networking and unifying your experience for social networking. It's not going to pull in all your Facebook information. It's not going to pull in all your tweets. I think you can set it up to possibly do some of that stuff, but I haven't investigated that. To me, that's not the point, because I think that Google Plus is really just trying to figure out how we use the web and how that it can be a one-stop shop for that. I know that Google Plus is not trying to replace Facebook because that's 700 million people that they would have to try and move from Facebook, who've been there for years and have been committed, to a new place. Now, a lot of people may compare the parallels of MySpace, and everybody was on MySpace, and then everybody moved to Facebook. But I don't think that's true. I don't think people were on MySpace and they started social networking with Facebook. Because I know me, I wasn't on MySpace. I started with Facebook. All of my friends were not on MySpace. So I think there's a group of people who maybe are new to social networking that might start with Google Plus, and it's a good place to start because it's very simple. They've kind of taken the best of Twitter and the best of Facebook and put that in with sharing posts and adding friend circles, which are really cool. And it's just a very interesting way to look at social networking. So do I think that Google Plus is going to replace Facebook? I don't think so. I think there's just too many people, unless Google wants to spend like $1 billion on advertising and marketing and really try and push people to leave Facebook to get on Google Plus, because it could replace it. It definitely could be a replacement to it. It's got all the features you need. It's got all the stuff, but it doesn't necessarily have all the social features that Facebook has. The tagging of photos. You can tag people in posts. And I was happy that I was able to tag iJustine, and she came through and said hello, that she read the tag. So that's kind of a cool thing. As you adopt early to Google Plus, you can talk to people who may have much larger audiences on other social networks, so you couldn't reach them. So it's cool to watch that happen. Chatted with Robert Scoble for a minute on one of his posts. So and that's just through commenting threads. I mean, that's all it is. But there's some cool features. The Hangout feature, which is basically Skype. Really, I mean, it's video chat. With other chat, you can share YouTube videos, but it really could replace Skype easily if people were to adopt it. So I love the Hangout feature, and just being able to be like, you know what, I want to hang out with some friends. You press the Hangout button, and anybody in whatever circle you decide, which friend circle you want to see that, can come and hang out with you in video chat, which is fun. And then there's Spark, which is basically like RSS for tag. So if you want to search zebras, I could set up a Spark for zebras, and it'll pull in all kinds of content for zebras, and I can see all that stuff come through. Which is cool if you're a business owner, because you can track different things. Maybe you sell zebra goodies, and you want to follow zebra stuff. It's possible. And what else do we have going on? So there's circles, which is the way that you have friendships. You don't request friendships. You just put people in circles of friends, acquaintances. I have an I Wear Your Shirt peeps list, and family. You can have as many circles as you want. You can also set up circles to manage like your own tasks and things. If you wanted, like, I don't know, I saw some people talking about setting up like notes and things for themselves. They just email themselves a note. It goes into that circle and pops up in their feed. Kind of a cool thing to do. But yeah, Hangout, Huddle, which is their group text messaging. I haven't tried it yet, but I know that GroupMe and Beluga and a bunch of these other things are out there. So I think Google Plus has a lot of pluses, if I can say that. I'm sorry, I had to do it. But it's a cool little platform. I'm interested in it. I don't know if it's going to take off. Google has learned a lot from Buzz and Wave, but we'll see what happens with it. I think it's got some legs to stand on, but not sure how people are going to react. Don't know if they're definitely going to leave Facebook to get on Google Plus, but it could be a good alternative network for those people who haven't signed up for Facebook yet, and maybe they're looking for a more professional way to network. Could be possible. We'll see if Google Plus is still here a year from now. I'll check back in a year.